Hello and welcome back to another episode of Academic Dream Life. I'm Dr. Toyin Ali. I have my PhD in math. I run a business called the Academic Society, and I also create these videos to talk about my experience and how I'm managing being a full-time academic as well as a business owner. Okay, so let's talk about social media. If you have been in the online business industry for any time, you've probably felt like, wow, social media is intimidating. There's a lot of different platforms, and it feels like you have to post something every single day. So, the thing that I want to talk about today is as an academic entrepreneur, do we need to be posting on social media every day, or do we even need to be consistent with posting on social media for our business to grow? And so my short answer is it depends. I personally do not need to post on social media every day or even consistently to keep up the growth of my business. And so I'm going to tell you how I do that in this video. So let's just talk about social media a little bit and the purpose of social media. So I think the answer to the question of whether or not you need to post on social media consistently to grow your business or not depends on social media's function in your business. So I do know a lot of people use social media as a means to attract their ideal audience or their ideal client or their ideal customer, like the people who you want to buy from you. A lot of people use social media to attract them. Like they use social media as a means for new people to find them. For me and my business, that's never really been how it works. People aren't really looking for grad school stuff. Like my business is about time management and productivity in grad school. People aren't really looking for time management and productivity in grad school on social media. So social media, I discovered, has never been a platform that people discover me on and then purchase from me because of my social media content. I think I used to think that way because a lot of business coaches and consultants would talk about having an online presence and having a social media strategy. And I would be on social media. I had an Instagram account, a Facebook business account, a Twitter account, and I thought about doing LinkedIn too. And that was just a lot and really overwhelming. And so in about, I think it was 2019 was when I got really serious about looking at my numbers and being intentional about what I worked on in my business. And I started keeping track, like how many followers did I get? How many people went to my website? Where were the people coming from that purchased my stuff? I kept track of all of those numbers. And guess what? Almost no one bought from me from social media. And I was like, why am I spending all of this time trying to do social media content if no one is buying from me from there? Instead, the place that people were buying from me were people who saw me on YouTube and they subscribed to my YouTube channel and they watched my YouTube videos and they signed up for my freebies and they went through my email sales sequences and they bought from me. And it's only after people experience me on YouTube or via my emails, that's when they come follow me on social media. So I wasn't actually attracting new people to me and my business from social media. Now, there are strategies to attract people to you on social media. There are ways to close clients and get new customers just from social media alone. And if that is your strategy and that's how you have been attracting people to your business, I say definitely keep going, and it's very important to be consistent with social media. However, if your business is not attracting leads from social media, maybe it's not that serious for you to post consistently or every day on social media. So what's worked for me is to actually use SEO to get new people. And so I'm going to recommend 3 ways or 3 things you can do outside of social media to get people interested or get people to know about your business, how to attract new people to learn about you so that you don't have to be on social media every day, especially if it's not actually converting. So for me, I use social media for community. That's where I get to know the people who already know about me. That's where we get to know each other. I'm not using social media as a means to attract new people. And that's totally fine if that is what you are doing. That is not what I'll be talking about in the remainder of this video. So I think there's 3 ways that I've thought of so far that academic entrepreneurs can attract new people to their business without using social media. And number 1 is utilizing SEO, which is search engine optimization. So this, for me, is creating long-form content that I call hero content. So this is content that you create that is relevant at any time so that any new person who has never heard of you can find this content, digest it, and see, oh my goodness, this person has great stuff to say. How do I learn more? How do I follow them? How do I get connected? How can they help me more? That's really the goal of my YouTube channel, is to create content like that. Content that can be found by my audience at any time to attract new people to me. And so I think YouTube is a great platform for that. And I'm not saying that you have to start a YouTube channel. Also, having a blog is great. Having a podcast is great. So creating long form content that can be searched, right? So that is search engine optimization, where the content you create really coincides with stuff that people are like typing into Google. So for example, one of my most popular videos on YouTube is how to become a college professor. I put so much work and effort into that video. I broke down step by step every single stage, every little thing you need to do to become a college professor. So if someone wanted to know how to do it, they can get pretty much everything they need to know from that video. I position myself as an expert, as an authority on becoming a college professor in that video. And it is my most popular video on my channel. I think now it has over 50,000 views, and it gets like at least 1,000 views every single month. And this is not because I'm promoting this video at all. It is SEO optimized, search engine optimized. People are literally typing into their computers, how to become a college professor. And that is the title of my video, and that is what my video is all about. And not a lot of people have content on how to become a college professor because not that many people are college professors. And so a lot of people find me that way. Also, grad school advice or grad school tips. A lot of my videos have that in the title or description, and that is how my grad students find me. And so you don't have to have a YouTube channel. You can do this with a blog or a podcast. And I think this is a nice way to create content kind of on your own time, instead of feeling like you have to post every single day or so consistently. Personally, what I do is I will film 2 to 3 videos at once and post 1 video per week. So one day of filming lasts me for 3 weeks and sometimes even a month. And for me and my teaching schedule, that just works best for me, because what I've found with social media is I have every intention to post on social media after my classes, but after teaching, I just feel so drained and I just can't even be bothered with creating social media content. So I don't. And so I have to learn to like not put that much pressure on myself. I mean, I know that social media is not the thing that brings profit in my business, but I do feel like I should be there and I should not like ghost on my people. So I'm still working on that balance myself, but my strategy is to use SEO versus social media content. So that's number 1, SEO content. Number 2 is like PR, public relations, and not to be like fancy, like having an agent who's booking you on Good Morning America, but being invited to do interviews on other people's platforms. That's a great way to get yourself in front of new audiences. So just this past week, I was interviewed by Dr. Emily Roberts on personal finance for PhDs. There are many people who listen to her podcast that have never heard of me. So this is a great opportunity to get new people into like my sphere of influence, which is amazing. And This does not just include being interviewed on podcasts. It could be collaborating on YouTube videos. This could be guest posting on someone else's blog. This could even just be like sharing someone's stuff on Instagram and like making connections with other people in your niche on Instagram, becoming friends with them so that you're top of mind whenever they do want to collaborate on something. This could also be writing an article for another website like Medium or something else in your niche. Right, so I think this is a good way to get in front of your audience, and this is not something that you have to do every single day or even every single week. And then the third and final way that you can get in front of your audience, get in front of new people and attract people is with ads. Now, this is something that I am not an expert in at all. However, ads can work. It's an expensive way to get new people into your sphere, to get people to learn about your business, but you can pay to get an audience if that is what you desire to do. Now, I am taking a course on Facebook ads, and I feel like I'm pretty good with the Facebook ad strategy, but I still haven't been super successful with Facebook ads. I definitely need to just like go all in and just see how it goes, but that's not the thing that my business depends on. So I don't feel like it's super necessary for me, but if you feel like I don't have time to create content, I don't have time to do long form content, I don't have time for PR, ads is a way to go. And so hopefully this was helpful for you and kind of gave you some ideas and help you decide if you need to post on social media consistently about your business. And really, I think if social media is a way that you attract new clients and close new clients and make money, then I think it's worth it to post on social media consistently. However, if you are not attracting new people and people are not purchasing from you on social media, I don't think you're required to post on social media all of the time or even consistently. And I know there's like this thing that people say in business, like you should have a social media presence on every platform. I don't think that's necessary, especially if you have another job, right? I have a Twitter account, an Instagram account, a Facebook business page. I have a LinkedIn that I haven't logged on in years. And so if I thought about, making content that actually works on each of those platforms, they all look completely different. And so I'm dividing my time to make a connection here, to make content here, do something else over there. But what if, so you build a following on different platforms. So let's say I have 150 people on Instagram, 1,000 on Twitter, 25 on LinkedIn, 10 on Facebook, and I'm creating content for all of those. What if I just focus on one social media platform and I built a bigger following on just that one? I think that would be more beneficial. And a lot of those people who do recommend being everywhere, they pay for people to manage their social media. They're not doing the actual posting on all of the different accounts. They have people on their team who are doing that for them. And so that's my plan for the future. I'm going to stick with my YouTube videos being my main source of content, the thing that I devote my time to and the thing I'm most consistent at, because I know I can batch it. I have a system around it. And in the future, I hope to hire someone to turn my YouTube videos into blog posts, turn them into tweets, do little clips and put them on Instagram. And I want to pay for someone to do that for me. So that's my goal in the future. All right, I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. If you enjoyed this conversation or have thoughts about it, definitely leave a comment. I would love to chat with you about it. If you're just getting started in this digital business thing and you want to have like digital products and things like that and build a semester-proof business, I do have a free resource. It's a video series called Plan Your Semester-Proof Business in a Weekend. And it'll give you some ideas and some inspiration on how to get started on these things. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next Academic Dream Life video. I will talk to you next time. Bye.